What will we do with this moment? How will we be remembered? Look at the opportunities before us.
This election really isn't about the left versus the right. It's about we the people choosing our government and the choice between freedom versus tyranny.
Nobody has a chronic disease burden like we have. Why are we allowing this to happen to our children? Ultimately, the only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other.
What is going on here is deeper than politics. It is deeply spiritual. We are being called to rise above the hatred and the fear and the evil.
We need to remember above and beyond that we must love our neighbors, that we must treat other people as we hope to be treated.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative.
America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing!
Don't you want healthy children? Don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again?
I come to you today as a former Democrat. I will be a first-time Trump voter tonight.
The people dreamed this country, and it's the people who are making America great again.
Making rock and roll.
And my first ever YouTube stream. It started out, I couldn't figure out how to get the damn notification sound. It kept going off over and over and over. And I figured out what it was in the end. But it's I don't expect to get many people here today because this is my first one, and this channel's been offline for a minute, and I kind of haven't found my way since I come back on what I wanted to do with this stream, and but I miss it, and I kind of want to get it going again. If for nothing else, you know, just for my benefit. Let me make sure my microphone's turned up. I did not check. This thing has it every now and then. It wants to go down the volume. Let me see here. Levels. It went down a little bit. I don't understand why it does that. Anyway, so Donald Trump won the election by a landslide. I tell you, I've been sweating this whole election thing for a minute now. It's just been, it's a lot riding on it. This country was so close to just falling into communism with this new Democratic Party that's in power right now. It's scary. And they don't see it. All they want to do is talk about all they pushed was abortion. You have a right to have control of your body. Really? I mean, this is what you're basing your whole election campaign on, is just killing babies? I don't get that. when the whole world's going to shit, you're worrying about pushing identity politics. It's all about race. The whole campaign is based off of that. And abortion rights. You got that right now. Trump's not going to have anything to do with controlling abortion. He's leaving that up to the states. So, somebody said something one time. Why have what was it again? Why have policies when you can just hate Trump? And that's what they built their whole campaign off of. Was we hate Trump. We hate Trump. He's Hitler. He's a Nazi. He's racist. He's evil. And he's a dictator. I mean, that's over and over and over. And all these stupid ass people, I really want to ask them, where were you during 2016 and 2020 when we had some of the greatest 4 years of our lifetime? Gas was $1. I remember this so clearly because we were talking about it when I was at work. That the last day Trump was in office, gas was $1.87 a gallon. And the next day when Biden became president, gas increased from $1.87 to $2.20 overnight. And now it's $3.50. Groceries, when you go to the grocery store now to buy food and shit, my grocery bills went up 40, 45, 50%. Gas, like I say, has doubled or nearly doubled. Cost of living, everything has skyrocketed, and it just ain't been fun. And these people that were Harris supporters are just, I mean, they really don't have any idea of what's going on. They don't. They've been gaslighted and brainwashed so long that all they know is, well, I hate Trump and Kamala is awesome. That's all they know. And it's funny because the Harris campaign, with their whole campaign, they were paying people to talk good about them and promote them. Content creators, streamers, celebrities. I mean, a lot of these celebrities that's backed Harris have probably lost half their viewer base or half their fan base over this. You know, they hurt themselves in the long run because they really thought they were going to win easy. And they ended up losing in a landslide victory. I mean, Trump won by, 100 points? It was ridiculous. Oh, my God. And he won the popular vote. And we got the Senate. We control the Senate. And we control the House. So, I don't know what else to say to these people except, ha 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 ha, gotcha, bitches. You know, I've always been to where I don't talk shit when I win or anything like that when I'm competing against someone else. But the Democrats, everything that they got coming to them now, they deserve. Everything. Everything that they get, they deserve. Because we had to listen to these idiots for 4 years talking about Trump being Hitler and a Nazi and a racist and a dictator and blah, 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 blah. And I know that this is a small channel and my voice is not important and I'm not going to reach a massive audience, and I'm okay with that. Because if I'm talking to myself here, if one person watches this live or once it ends and it's sitting there for people to watch, I want them to know just how I personally feel about what's transpired over the course of this election up until the day that he won. And I mean, the whole time I was terrified that she was going to win. And the thing is, all these people that we're going to watch here shortly, that are raging over Trump winning, these were the people that were voting for Kamala Harris. These were the people that represented her voice. These were the people that were supposed to be the faces of the United States. And it's embarrassing. I mean, it really is. It's embarrassing. The way these people act and what they said. And they're supposed to be the party of peace and love. And all they do, if you don't think like them and act like them and talk like them and do as they say, then there's nothing but hate coming your way. It's like, you see it all, it's all over YouTube. You see it all over, I mean, it's not hard to find this kind of stuff. It's like people that they put their flags on their car for Donald Trump, you know, Trump 2024. Democrats come out of the woodwork raising hell. That's offensive. You're offending me. I don't like it. It's hateful. No, it's not. Yeah, believe me, I was around 2016 to 2020, and I know what life was like under Donald Trump. We didn't have any wars. It's like Joe Biden talking about, or Joe and Kamala Harris both talking about how, well, we don't have, you know, we're the only party that's in the 4 years we've been in office we don't have any boots on the ground for American forces. And it weren't like the next day, all of a sudden you see these videos pop up online of American troops over, you know, wherever, and talking about, well, what the hell are we then? Because we're over here right now in a combat zone. And it's nothing but hate and lies from the Democratic Party. I don't know. I feel embarrassed for them on how they conducted themselves. I feel like that they were doing anything they could think of to win this election by bribing and paying everybody off. And they can't say, and anybody that's a Democrat that was a Harris supporter that watches this stream or watches this as a video once the stream ends, and you want to say, I'm not going to have you lying in my comment section, because the proof is online. You can just get on YouTube and look at this stuff. Everything that I'm talking about, you can get online, and the proof is there. All you've got to do is just open your eyes. God, the Democrats that push this agenda can kiss my ass. That's how I feel about it. I don't want anything to do with them. I don't have a problem. Like, my son voted for Harris. I got a good friend, Mike. He voted for Harris. We don't talk about politics. I don't have a problem if they believe Kamala Harris is the better candidate. That's their choice, you know. But as long as they don't berate me for what my political views are, then we're good. I don't have a problem with that. Because we're in a free country. You can vote for who you want. But don't belittle me because I don't think, vote, act, or say what you say or how you act. Just respect my political opinion, and I'm going to respect yours. Me telling Democrats that they can kiss my ass is not directed at normal people like my friend and my son and stuff like that. I don't have problems with people and their political views. That's their prerogative. But the people that I'm going to be watching in videos while I'm streaming, that's where I have a problem, because these people are lunatics. They're talking about Trump's going to start wars, and that's going to be the end of the United States of America, and we're going to all die because he's going to start a nuclear war, and blah, 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 blah. And they really are just uneducated, gaslit people that don't have a fucking clue about anything. They don't. I mean, all they know how to do is watch CNN, ABC, NBC, and MSNBC, and just these news stations are feeding them misinformation, and they're just eating it up. They're eating it up like wolf tickets. They're just eating it up, gobbling it up, because they don't know anything else. And now I'm not going to sit here and defend Fox News because they're right-leaning. All right, I get it. But Fox News doesn't lie. I mean, there's a news station called Sky News out of Australia, and they got a channel on YouTube. And it's a damn shame that I went to them for the majority of my news, and Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson is a rock star. I love him. He's got a great channel. You should go check him out. Those are the two places that I got all my news from, as far as political news and such, because it's the only two places that I can really get honest news out of, where they're not afraid if something bad happens, you know, if Trump does something bad or whatever, they'll report it, because even though they're right-leaning, they're unbiased. They're not going to sit there and lie to you. And everything that, you know, that was the biggest thing, is the left was saying, well, Trump wins, he's going to start a war and get us all killed and all that. And that couldn't be further from the truth, because Steve Madden is halting manufacturing in China by half within a year. Hamas calls for the end of the war in the Middle East. Donald Trump has been the president-elect for not even 2 days. He hasn't even become president yet. And he won't until the 20th, I believe, of January, is when the power transition happens. He hasn't even been president-elect, which means he is the new president when the time comes. And he's already stopping wars. Hamas, all of a sudden now, this is happening. Keep this in mind, Trump isn't even president, and he is already stopping the wars and the fighting. Hamas calls an end to the war in the Middle East. This is Hamas now. They're the ones that started the shit. Okay? But now they're calling for peace. They want to call peace because, and well, let's keep going. The Iran-backed Houthis? Anyway, Iran. Hey, Kurt. You are the first person to pop up in here. My first ever stream. How's the audio and the video quality and everything? Everything look okay? I'm glad you popped in, because I need a fresh opinion. I'm trying to figure out how. Let me see. I don't know how to. I think that only works with donations, and I'm not partnered yet. Sky News is one of the best. My only criticism of them may be they put out so many videos that following them on YouTube I don't follow them. Awesome. Thank you, brother. I don't follow them, but I go check them a lot. I mean, I think I got you. Yeah, matter of fact, I follow your channel. You need to make more videos too. I mean, I enjoy watching your videos. I don't talk much in the comments, but I watch your videos. So you need to tighten your ass up there, my friend. But you got here late, so I'll go ahead and say this is my one and done political stream. I need to just say what I feel because I'm very excited about what happened. You know, I'm so happy that he won in a landslide. And what I was saying a while ago is I don't have a problem with people that voted for Harris. I don't. What I have a problem with is these idiots that voted for Harris that want to talk shit about all of us on the right, like we're the devil and we're Hitlers and Trump's going to kill us all and he's racist and, you know, fuck all that. You know, just we're all Americans and they seem to have forgotten this. Well, I love you anyway, buddy. You've been here, a member of this channel for a long time, so I appreciate you. Yeah, one of my oldest ones was like, I'm going to be there with you. Oh, Lucas, I ain't seen hair nor hide of his ass. But, yeah, this is my one and done political stream. I think I'm going to change up my channel a little bit because I want to get back to streaming. And Twitch has so many ads that just pop up nonstop. Whereas on YouTube, all you got to do is have ad block. And that kills all the ads on YouTube. You don't never have to worry about seeing ads constantly. But I wanted to talk about it, and I got a lot of videos and such that I want to play of the left raging because I want to make fun of these people. Not Democrats that voted for Harris that are normal people. I want to, these idiots with the blue hair and the damn, they're just lunatics. These are the people that I want to showcase today. And we've been taking that shit from them for 4 years. Well, by God, I want to, my whole community of 230-ish, I'm going to say what I want to say for a couple hours, and then that's a wrap. I'm not going to say anymore. But anyway, what I was saying, though, is Iran is calling for a ceasefire. Hamas is calling for a ceasefire. Putin said he's ready to work toward peace. Trump's not even in office yet. Biden and Harris haven't been able to put a stop to this bullshit for 4 years. All they've done is send trillions of dollars over there so they can keep fighting. And Trump's not going to spend a penny, and he'll shut down all the fighting over there. You what? Before, and I said this the other day, I may have said it in my video, before Trump takes office, there will be no more fighting over there. Israel and Iran and Hamas and North Korea. He'll shut North Korea down too. Watch what happens. All of that shit's gonna come to a halt. It's not gonna de-escalate. It's gonna stop. It will be stopped before he takes office in January. I stand by that. And I probably would do a live stream when he takes office, the transition and all that. I'll probably do a live stream on that. And I'm not going to say that I won't do. This is probably my one and done political stream, to where I'm not gonna do other streams. It's just nothing about politics, but there may be one or two for special things that's going on. But what I want to try to do is the videos that I upload, maybe keep those more D&D related, but I think I'm going to move my PC gaming over here, and just run off of one channel. So, I don't know, but remember though that I said that there will be no more fighting when he takes office. But so I'm going to let the videos commence. There's some good ones on YouTube.
Hope your day gets better.
Shut the fuck up!
I've seen this one.
Positive energy.
Oh. You don't understand English!
Hope your day gets better.
These are the people that have something wrong with them. I mean, they do.
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just caused me one of the most important people in my life. My dad. Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president again.
They don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this
This guy, he was paid by Harris, 100%. Everything he does is just a skit. This ain't real. This fat fucker right here ain't real. I have no respect for him. Don't want anything. I refuse to say anything good about this guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so pissed off! Fuck! Fuck!
Ooh, that's ugly.
God damn it!
Ooh.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing! Oh, Jesus!
That's 100% a skit. This woman here got problems.
I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
She says she's scared to go to sleep because she's scared she's going to wake up a slave. What's wrong with these people? I don't know. I have high hopes for Trump. I really do. I think, and you know what? I think once we get going and I start pulling an audience on my streams, I think, so here's something that I've got to, I want to do guests, like have guests on when I'm talking about specific things. Like if I have one guest, I've got another box here, another cam box set up for a guest. Or if I have two guests on, most I'm going to do is two. So I've got it's set up to where I can bring on guests in the future once I kind of find my groove. I kind of want to maybe put a box below here, below my webcam, and maybe set it up for chat to where people can see the chat. I may do that after this stream. Set that up to where my chat's showing when I do like vodcasts. Now, in my regular gaming, I won't when I'm streaming games and such. But anyway. The video volume okay on this?
Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like,
but you can't hardly understand her anyway. Let me know if I need to turn it up just a hair or whatever.
Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay?
I've been wanting to make fun of these people for so long.
I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter. I knew it didn't.
Oh, look at him. He's so sad. If Trump would have lost, you wouldn't. If Trump wouldn't have lost, thank you, brother, I wouldn't have been like none of these people. I'd have been like, oh, well, here we go. Cross our fingers and hope for the best.
I go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the pain of this situation and then hysterically crying the next minute watching so many people come together and women from I go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the...
How you gonna get here 20 minutes late, boy? Missed my little Trump intro and every damn thing. Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. This woman right here, every time I look at this, I'm just, I have to hold in my laughter. This woman, watch this woman. This is a typical Kamala Harris supporter. If you haven't seen this, get ready.
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
God. with her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were talking about this in a video I watched this morning. Every one of them, well, not every one of them, but a lot of these people got the little nose rings right there. What the fuck is up with that? Oh, God. Look at this woman. I mean...
It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
Boys, what's wrong with these people? These are Kamala Harris supporters. This is your typical Kamala Harris supporter. Oh. God almighty.
Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Remember. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift.
Is all red. I am not going to emotionally recover from this year.
These people have lost their damn minds, y'all.
You know what's gonna send me over the edge actually is if I see one.
Oh my God, these people have lost their minds. Oh yeah, this is a good parody or a deep fake. Somebody done a deep fake. This shit's funny as hell.
My fellow Americans and autists who voted for Trump, it's your boy Dank Brandon here. I want to take a moment to congratulate the DNC on losing another election to Donald Trump. You replaced me with a candidate who has the same likability as Greasy, hobo taint and expected to win, and they say I'm the retarded one. The Democrats said that I was too old, that I was too slow, that I was a joke. Well, here's a joke for you. What do Willie Brown and the 2024 presidential election have in common? Kamala Harris blew both of them. I shouldn't have said that. But seriously, I mean, first Hillary loses to Donald and now Kamala. This man has beaten more women than Doug Emhoff. Anyways, congrats on losing to Hitler again. I hope he locked you all up this time. Thank Brandon out. My fellow Americans.
This shit is, I've been waiting 4 years, y'all. I've been waiting 4 years to do this shit. To have this stream. This guy I love watching this guy.
So when it comes to tonight's election, let me just say a couple things. First, let me show you the dance here. Second, let me say
this guy, I love him.
This. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, oh, and fuck you. Fuck every one of you liberal motherfuckers who thought you had a voice. Fuck all of you people who were paid so much money to talk about how great Biden was and then to talk about how great Kamala was. Because you lost to common fucking sense. Because as much as you tried to make us care about the fact that future generations want to murder their fucking children, what we actually care about is the economy. What we actually care about is the border. What we actually care about is making sure that our children and us aren't fighting in World War III. We care about our country actually being successful. We're not lost in some long-away thought process of what might have been if we were liberal pussies. No, what we are is Americans. And
You've lost your goddamn mind, Luke. But Biden was good? Have you lost your fucking mind? Biden is the reason that we're in this fucking hellhole in the first place. And then when he dropped out of the race and Kamala took over, it just doubled. This is why you live in Brazil. Worry about shit in Brazil. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about here.
We want our country to get back to where we were as Americans. And that's why we didn't elect that cunt you put up for office. Because no matter if she was willing to suck dick to get into wherever she was, we weren't willing to elect her unless she was willing to suck every one of us off. And no matter how much time she had set aside, she only had time to campaign. She didn't have time to blow everybody who might vote for her. And that's why she lost. Because let's be real, Willie Brown told us she was willing to suck her way to somewhere, but she didn't get a chance to suck her way to the presidency. So fuck that bitch, and fuck each and every one of you who thought she was gonna be president. Oh well, we're gonna have somebody who actually has the ability to run the office, and not somebody who has the ability to suck everyone dry in the office. So fuck each and every one of you individually, because you're each bitches and you each deserve to get fucked. And now let's party, because we're gonna have 4 years without hearing from you bitch ass motherfuckers. Fuck you, and let's move on.
Yeah, that's basically what this stream is. Oh, shut up, Lucas. This is a good one.
If you've lost faith.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I love this one. This one is funny as hell.
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
What? What in the hell? Oh my God. What in the fucking literal hell?
Hey everybody, I know some of you are upset that Kamala lost, but here's an idea to show support, ladies. Post a picture of your feet with the caption, "I'm still standing." That way she knows you still support her.
There's something seriously wrong with this guy. I'm assuming this is a guy trying to act like a woman with them female glasses on there. I know. Same. I don't know.
Upset that Kamala lost.
No. He's got an Adam's apple, and plus he's got facial hair. This is a guy. Watch his Adam apple, or his
But here's an idea to show support, ladies. Post a picture of your
let's post a picture of our feet. That way she knows we still standing and we support her. These motherfuckers are just, what the hell? Oh yeah, here's a good one. This woman, I don't know what the hell they were doing. These people, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he is, but oh yeah, here's a good one. This guy, gay as he can be, and I don't have a problem with gay people, but gay Kamala Harris supporters, I do. Gay as he can be. What is wrong with these people? This is just like an hour of me just scrolling through YouTube finding these clips and shit, or actually this is on Twitter or X. I hope they put it back to Twitter. I hate when they moved it and made it X. But anyway, I support Elon Musk, so yeah. Let's see what this one is. I hate these people right here. These are the most racist, and ABC allows them to do this shit. These are the most racist people.
Surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful.
Yeah, this is identity politics. It's all about race. Their whole campaign was based on race.
That a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country.
My question is, what difference does it make what race a person? They just had Obama. He's black. They had him for 8 years. I voted for him for the first 4 years. I didn't the second 4 because he lied. But oh God, yeah, the Amish flipped Pennsylvania. 100% they flipped that time. They flipped Pennsylvania. I don't know if I think if the Amish hadn't voted, I believe Trump would have still won because he won by over 300,000 votes in Pennsylvania. Or is it 200 and something thousand? I forget. He won big in Pennsylvania. And I don't know, even if they hadn't voted, I still think that he would have took Pennsylvania. We took every single swing state. Every one of them. Not just most of them. We won every single swing state, and we took Michigan and Wisconsin. And I don't believe those 2 states. I think those were blue states. And we took those. I mean, nobody's buying into this racism bullshit that they've been pushing.
And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Well, I think it...
Why can't they understand that the Republicans, the right, voted for Trump because they're sick of the economy, they're sick of wars, they're sick of things that are bad with this country? Why does it always have to be about race? They can't stop. It's all they know how to do is push racial politics and identity. And oh my God, these people need to just shut up.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa. I am a Democratic strategist. It's been a while.
This one's a good one. This one's a good one.
Hello, how are you? I know that everyone's feeling a little bit
Democrats are going to win big tonight.
Anxious going into election night.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. The only reason that California didn't go red this year or this election is because Los Angeles and California, your major city areas with a higher population density, is what made it go blue. But probably 85% of California voted red. That's crazy.
But I'm here to assuage your worries and give you an alternative perspective to doom scrolling and give you a little bit of hope, okay?
The thing is, once Trump gets everything fixed, I hope the 2028 election is J.D. Vance and Vivek Ramaswamy. Vivek Ramaswamy? I think it's Vivek or Vivek. I hope it's Vance / Ramaswamy 2028. That's what I hope, because those two worked their ass off for this election to help Trump get elected. So, of course, you got RFK. What will he be doing in 2028? Would he really want to just stay in the current position that Trump's going to put him in over Food and Drug Administration or whatever that is, where he's making us healthy again? And that's a good thing. I can't wait for that to fire up. Because I'm actually more of an independent. I'm not really a Republican or a Democrat, because I've voted both ways. I'm more independent. I'll vote for who I believe would make the country better. I don't care about racial politics. You know, the whole concept is just ridiculous.
Okay. if you've been following me, you know that I have long maintained since the beginning of August that this election was going to be a complete blowout.
And she's an election analyst. So she was saying that the Democrats are going to win big tonight.
For Harris in her direction because Trump is not running a serious campaign. But if you're not going to take my word for it, take the Harris campaign's most recent move, which is that 30 minutes ago, they sent me an email inviting me to a rally tonight in D.C.
Yeah, I'm, and I don't know a whole lot about JF or RFK, but I do agree with him on the food issue about all the chemicals that they put into the foods now. I agree with him on that. But yeah, J.D. Vance and I love and Ramaswamy. I love both of those guys. I mean, they got out and politicked nonstop. I like how Ramaswamy was in the running to be the VP, but Trump picked Vance, and Vivek just kept right on pushing and helping Trump get elected, even though he wasn't chosen to be. That speaks volumes about him. He's like, well, fuck him then. I didn't get to be vice president. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. He still stayed, all the way to the end.
At Howard University.
And then we got Elon Musk is going to be, he's being appointed to something. I don't know. I don't remember what. And then Joe Rogan endorsed. That's huge. I think that's what really opened a lot of people's eyes up was Joe Rogan and then Kamala Harris. And when Trump went on and Vance went on. And then Elon went on. And then they begged Harris. She wouldn't go on. She said, well, if you'll come to us and we'll only do an hour. Man, fuck her.
Vice President Harris's alma mater. For Harris to announce at the last minute that she's going to hold a rally in D.C. at her alma mater.
Well, that's the number one thing that I support him for. I don't really know much else about him, but I'm 100% on board about the poisons in the food. I'm 100% behind him, and I can't wait till he gets that going.
Campaign is incredibly confident going into election night, and that they expect to win, and that they expect to win big, and that they are planning a party. If you are in D.C., you know that Howard, at least pre-COVID, now it's been a while since I've been in college, but
she's 100% being funded by the Harris, or she was 100% being funded by Kamala Harris and her party.
Campaign is confident. I'm incredibly confident. Get your drinks ready. I will see you all on Coconut Island. Bye, everybody.
Huh. And they lost their asses. It's like, hello. These fucking dumbass people. This is a good one. This shows you just how lopsided this election was. Oh, let me unmute. Why do I not have any sound? Oh, it's muted. Why is it muted? Unmute. Okay.
So you asked, are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we could show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
This is showing all, I mean, it's if any county was swinging more toward Harris, they would have showed up on this map. Every single one of them were against Harris. Every single one of them. That's crazy. I mean, this is a landslide win. She didn't get anything.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally.
Right here. This is me right here. Right where my mouse. Can you see my pointer? In the bottom right corner. Right here. That's where I'm at.
Literally not one county?
By 3% or more. at least in the county right now. And so you come in full county there. So there you see, but that's states, yeah. So in counties, in 58 counties.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that just shows you how much of a lie the Harris campaign was. It was nothing but a lie. The whole campaign. All you hear from them is, oh, we're going to win an overwhelming. No, yeah, we do. Over in where my daughter lives.
Less diverse electorate.
We have St. Simon's Beach and Jekyll Island.
When you think about even just at large with the world, of the 193 UN member nations, only 13 have a woman who leads them. Black women are often the last of the
Listen to these people on ABC. All it is about race. They don't give a fuck if we all die in a nuclear war. They just want somebody of color as the president. If Kamala Harris would have been the better candidate, it wouldn't have made a shit what race she was. I'd have voted for her. If she had her shit in a row over Trump, if Trump was as bad as everybody says and she was the one that was going to bring peace to the world, I'd have voted for her. I don't give a damn. I voted for damn Barack Obama, that lying-ass little bitch. And he's the one been running this country the last 4 years. It ain't been Joe Biden. Joe Biden can't form a complete sentence.
Table when it comes to even pay disparity in this country, getting 67 cents on the dollar when it comes.
Listen to him now. This whole thing, it's all about racial politics.
To white men, you know, Barbara Jordan, when she was asked in 1976, do you think that this country is ready to have a black woman on the national ticket? She said no. And so I don't know that we have the answers tonight, but I think that is kind of the elephant in the room that we're not talking about, because we're not just talking about having a woman. We're talking about having a woman of color. And I think that...
what the fuck? I don't know a lot, but these guys are putting everything like racism. Yeah, everything is about identity politics. It's about race. It doesn't matter. Kamala Harris, somebody had a statement, said a statement one time and said, who needs policies when you can just hate Donald Trump? She had no policies. None. I mean, he's making it where there's no tax on tips for people that are like work at a restaurant that bring you your food and stuff like that, and you leave them a tip on the table. They're no longer, the government is no longer allowed to, or will be no longer allowed to tax these tips. Social Security, on your tax returns, you can no longer be I don't think that applies to the state. I think that's a federal thing on your federal taxes. He's going to fix it to where there's no more federal taxes. And I still haven't gotten my medical Social Security yet, so I'll have to file taxes one more time. What else? Let me see. There's something else he was going to lift taxes for. Social Security? I want to say he was going to say no. I don't know what I mean.
That's something that we cannot underestimate when we see this increasing red spread throughout the country.
And where did her unfavorable land at the end of the night, too? I'm just curious, because you put the Trump number, I think, is pretty close to what you said at the beginning of the night. So I'm just curious.
Yeah, John, do you have we don't have that on this graphic right here.
That point also plays into what others were saying up here.
Did I say that just now, or did I forget that one? Yeah, no tax on overtime. Dude, why couldn't we have this when I was working before I retired? Fuck, man. Because I would have been making a killing. But now I'm retired, so that doesn't apply to me. Anyway. Here we go. Here's a good one. The montage. God damn. These people have lost their minds. Here we go. This is a good one. Harris is spending and raising way more money than Trump. The vice president raised more than she spent in August, while Trump's campaign spent faster than it raised. Okay. Harris has raised $1 billion. Can she get donors to give more? The sheer amount of money Kamala Harris has raised in her run for president has had unintended consequences. Harris outspends Trump by $5 million a day after donors surge. Record donations give Harris 3-1 edge on airwaves. Trump spent more than he raised in August to counter Harris, spending his own money. Kamala Harris outspends Trump on ads 4-1. Federal records show. The Democratic nominee spent $225 million on ads in September alone. That's all they did was try to gaslight as many people as they could. Didn't matter how, all this money that they spent on TikTokers and YouTube content creators and streamers, they paid these people millions to turn their stream on and say, dude, y'all gotta vote for Kamala. She is just so great, and Donald Trump he's evil. I mean, they paid these people to talk like that. Raised $1 million, ended up $20 million in the hole. Yep. And guess who's going to pay for that? That $20 million in the hole. Guess who's going to pay for that? We are. They're going to eat us up. Federal income tax time. You watch. Harris campaign spends $1.4 billion on ads in unsuccessful bid against Trump. Democrat campaign trails after spending $1.4 billion, outpacing GOP by $460 million in historic election. No, she spent $20 million in the hole that she didn't have. But now she lost, so nobody's going to be donating money to her anymore. In other words, that $1.4 billion that she spent, all that shit, and they're talking about that she spent all that on. Yeah, she overspent by that much. And these ads that they're talking about, this is also including all the content creators and all the streamers and all the TikTokers and people like that dumbass Mark Hamill, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker. Fuck that dude. Fuck him. Fuck you, Mark Hamill. And fuck you, Luke Skywalker. Now, I still love the original Luke Skywalker from before you went dumb, but evidently he got paid big because all up until she lost, all you heard, he was posting stuff on Twitter left and right. And then when she lost, it's been 2.5 days, 3 days. We ain't heard a word out of Mark Hamill. Somebody posted on Twitter, somebody needs to go check on Mark Hamill. That shit was funny. And Robert De Niro and man, all these celebrities. If Trump wins, I'm leaving the country. We'll holler at you. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Somebody, one of these millionaire donors to Trump, even offered his private jet and was like, I will fly you some bitches out of the country to wherever you want to go for free. Just pack your shit and come on. I'll take you, and just as long as you don't never come back. Wish they'd have took Taylor Swift with him too. Fuck that bitch. Old single cat lady. Democrats pick apart Trump victory. How do you spend $1 billion and not win? Oh my God. Party operatives and strategists search for answers after Kamala Harris's defeat and look for lessons to be learned. Holy shit. How do you spend $1 billion and you lose? And the funny thing about it is, all these Democrats that was running their mouth talking shit all these people that were talking shit about all of us that are Republicans or independents that supported Trump this time. Now they're getting it back, and they're getting it back hard.
But wait, there's more!
Yesterday,
Kamala Harris fell $20 million in debt in the final week of her campaign. Damn.
I declare bankruptcy!
Oh my God, that's just fucking funny, dude. Oh yeah, this is the thing I was telling you, Lucas, about the thing he wants to do, the birthday, well shit, now you're leaving. The birthday thing for America that's going to last an entire year.
Donald Trump has announced his first big idea since winning the presidency.
I ain't eating
During
yet
a
either.
speech, he revealed he would be holding a 250th birthday for America, calling it the Great American State Fair.
3 years from now, the
Great American State Fair. Yeah, that's what they're calling it.
United States will celebrate the biggest and most important milestone in our country's history. 250 years of American independence. What a great country. We have to keep it that way. But that's why, as a nation, we should be preparing for a most spectacular birthday party. We want to make it the best of all time. Here is my plan to give America's founding in 1776 the incredible anniversary it truly deserves. On day one, I will convene a White House task force called Salute to America 250. It will be responsible for coordinating with state and local governments to ensure not just one day of celebration, but an entire year of festivities across the nation, starting on Memorial Day 2025 and continuing through July 4th, 2026.
That's huge. That is huge. I mean, that's, wow.
Second, I will work with all 50 governors, Republican and Democrat alike, to create the Great American State Fair, a unique one-year exhibition featuring pavilions from all 50 states. It'll be something. The Great American State Fair will showcase the glory of every state in the Union, promote pride in our history, and put forth innovative visions for America's future. My hope is that the amazing people of Iowa will work with my administration to open up the legendary Iowa State Fairgrounds to host the Great American State Fair and welcome millions and millions of visitors from around the world to the heartland of America.
This is the way it should be, though. This is the way that it should be. We should be celebrating America's birthday. I mean, why have any pride for your country if you can't celebrate it? This dude is fixing to celebrate it for a whole year. That's ridiculous. And if it goes really well, I wouldn't be surprised if he don't just keep shit going. I mean, why wouldn't you? An absolute dead fish in a wet blanket of celebrations, a near denial of the event.
America for this special one-time festival. Together we will build it and they will come.
Social media applauded the idea, with Elon Musk saying, "Awesome."
This dude is a fucking genius. So much love and support for this man.
This commentator said, Trump's Great American State Fair is more than a party. It's a reminder of our shared values and pride. Other commentators used it as an opportunity to mock the current administration, saying, the current White House would spend America's 250th birthday on an apology tour talking about how awful we are. As well as the Great Fair, Trump says the celebrations will...
Yeah, and Watsy done the exact same bullshit with theirs. You see that list? Gamers for Harris, all these damn gamers and shit that got paid to sign up a petition. They paid these gamer people, these content creators, these people that like one that just really hurt. And I hate to see it. Cam Banks. I used to always have a lot of respect for him. He let the Harris campaign pay him money where he'd sign a petition supporting Kamala Harris publicly. No respect for him anymore. None. Don't want anything to do with him. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, excuse me. Talking about how he'll leave the country if Trump wins. Well, you need to get the fuck on. Even though I used to like you as an actor. Who was the other ones? They say Samuel L. Jackson said it. It was a skit the whole time. I mean, he weren't serious about it. You could tell when he said it, it wasn't serious. I think he did support Kamala Harris, though, which is fine. That's his prerogative.
Include major sporting contests for high school athletes called the Patriot Games.
Alongside the Great American State Fair, we will host major sporting contests for high school athletes. These are great athletes, wonderful athletes from fantastic high schools all around the country. These Patriot Games will allow young Americans from every state to show off the best of American skills, sportsmanship, and competitive spirit.
He also wants to commemorate great leaders of the country.
Fourth, I will sign an executive order to bring back our National Garden of American Heroes, which we want to build very badly. Commission artists for the first 100 statues to populate this new statuary park honoring the greatest Americans of all time.
I can't do nothing but just respect him completely for what he's doing. God, this one's 6 minutes. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
The results are in, and Donald Trump is once again the President of the United States. But not everyone is happy. Kamala Harris's supporters...
This guy. You're going to walk around with a sleeveless shirt that says, "Hug me." You fucking weirdo. Why? And what really just irks my ass, how they'll have the American flag up at a Kamala Harris rally when they're not at rallies, they're burning these damn flags. You know? I don't get that.
have taken to social media in droves.
This dude right here, I think this is the video. This stupid sumbitch right here needs to check his ass into a mental asylum.
Crying, screaming, and throwing tantrums
they got that
because
clip.
the election didn't go the
people,
way they wanted. This woman couldn't even muster words and just screamed during her meltdown. And this woman took her meltdown to a whole new level, violently screaming in her car.
Crazy.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
She's spitting out shit in her mouth left and right. Watch it.
Hate me that bad?
And this
Let me
woman...
see. Watch her right here.
Why?
Yeah.
Do you really hate me that bad?
And this woman went through
I
a
don't know
range
what
of
that
emotions
was.
throughout
Food
the
or...
meltdown.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, Kurt, there's your nose ring shit again. Here's another nose ring.
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach.
So you got paid to get behind Kamala Harris, and now she lost, and you've lost half your fucking viewing audience, and you've basically just shot yourself in the foot. But congrats on that.
What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? What has happened to freedom? I'm done. This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me. The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people. Like, it should not be this close. Why would anyone vote for this person? He's so evil. He's so demented.
He's
Kamala's not
evil.
perfect. We all know that. We all know that.
How is it we all know that when Kamala Harris lost in a fucking landslide?
She is not a convicted felon, rapist, crazy fascist, dictator, psycho.
Neither is Trump. The New York court just dismissed the entire case. The Atlanta court, that was his book ordering, you know, how he was keeping track of all his books and shit. They're supposed to be dropping and throwing that case out also. The DOJ district attorney is getting fired. They've already promised Trump he will not be employed when he takes office. That whole case is thrown out. He's not a convicted nothing. All these court cases were designed to bankrupt Trump or lock him up in prison just to keep him from running for office. That's all these are. Now he won. Well, we're just going to throw everything out because there ain't no sense in going through with it no more. He's probably going to win anyway. They tried to tie him up in court. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to kill him, and the man won. This guy needs to check himself into a mental health asylum.
Psycho! This man, dressed in only a rainbow scarf and beanie, couldn't quite comprehend the fact that people could vote for Trump.
I mean, no shirt, got a rainbow scarf and a rainbow hat. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Trump.
What the hell? You cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead.
No, she wasn't ahead. She was never ahead the entire night. She never led in the election by the electoral votes. Never. It shows you how deluded and brainwashed and gaslighted these people are. No, she was not ever in the lead. Trump led until he won. He was the first one on the board with getting electoral votes, winning states. Right off the rip. Like Kentucky and Tennessee, I believe, were the first two to finish counting their votes. Both of them went red. She was never in the lead. But they're deluded.
I woke up to this freaking nightmare. Donald Trump? How? Does America have this many Nazi, Hitler following pieces of trash?
So we're Nazi pieces of trash. Oh, and I liked how Biden called everybody that supported Trump garbage. That didn't do nothing but fuel the fire.
I thought America was already great. Kamala had our economy skyrocketing. People were happy. You could feel the joy in her campaign. And then all of a sudden, it's just been hijacked by these freaks of nature that call themselves Trump supporters.
This is what's wrong with this part of the country. These people right here. These are the people that I'm just laughing at. And I don't even feel sorry for them. And whatever they get, they deserve. Normal people, they're using opposite meanings of fascism, democracy, and freedom, and so forth. You can't converse with people who can't agree that words are... Yeah, I've always had a saying since the beginning of this bullshit that you cannot debate or discuss politics with a Democrat because all they're going to do is drag you down to their level and just drown you in stupidity. And it's this people like this fella right, or whatever this fucking person is. You cannot talk to these people. You can't debate with these people because they're just gaslit and brainwashed by the left. And you can't tell them anything different.
Borders. Nobody wants to...
I mean, look at him. Just look at this dude. And tell me there ain't something wrong with him. I mean, I'm hoping that he's got pants on. But I mean, knowing him, there ain't no damn telling. I'm surprised he don't have the nose ring. It's embarrassing.
To live in a country full of hate. It's all hate, 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 hate. Trump...
Where is the hate?
Hates everybody that's not white. And I can't believe people of color actually vote.
He's wearing, I done said, he's wearing a rainbow Fruit Loop. I call him the Fruit Loop guy. A rainbow skull cap and a rainbow scarf. There's something wrong with these people. This is Kamala Harris. This is her people. She would be standing beside this guy right here 100%. It's crazy.
How does that happen? What, does he pay them? I'll give you some money if you vote against your own people. Who does that?
That is exactly what Kamala Harris did. She paid people to vote against Donald Trump. That's exactly what she did. That's where that 1.2 or 1.4 billion dollars went. Paying fucking idiots, probably paying him too. But yet he's got the audacity to say Donald Trump's paying people. Look, Kamala Harris was busing people in. There were trains of buses, 8, 10, 12 buses. I think the one video I saw was in Pennsylvania. They had 12 busloads of people that they were bringing in from out of state and out of the city, just bringing for hours, bringing them in, flying them in to come to these rallies where it would make it look like she had a crowd, a large crowd. Look at our crowds. Where Trump went to New Jersey and pulled 103,000. New Jersey. That's a blue state. He went to Pennsylvania. No, it weren't. It was Nevada or Wisconsin. He went to a blue state and pulled over 101,000. The rally that he held in California had 60,000. In New York, at Madison Square Garden, he had 30,000 inside the Coliseum and another 70,000 outside. In New York City, one of the bluest blue state or blue cities and blue states in the United States, and he's pulling 100,000. These people are lunatics.
This is not going to end well at all.
Okay, it's not going to end well with your little Fruit Loop scarf.
And this woman is convinced the whole thing is a prank.
Yeah.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me. I can tell you one thing right now, marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that, not even any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love. You think I would ever even dare bring a child into this country now? It was rough before. Now? No. That's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think, I was still entertained.
Do you hear this girl? Do you hear her talking? I don't get it. I don't get it. These people have lost their damn minds. I'm not going to play this whole video, but Jimmy Kimmel can suck my nuts.
Jimmy, what are you doing? I'm packing. Packing? Are you going on vacation? No, I'm not going on vacation. I'm leaving the country. Why are you leaving the country? I can't stay for another 4 years of this. Who knows what he's gonna do?
Remember when like every Hollywood celebrity said that they're gonna leave the country of
And Eminem. Fuck Eminem. I won't never listen to his stupid ass again. Supporting Kamala Harris, talking shit about Trump. Fucking, oh man. And half of his videos is talking bad about the people that he just endorsed.
Donald Trump becomes president. Well, now that's a reality, and a lot of these people don't really know what to do. They're having meltdowns all over the internet. They're calling the American people failures. They betrayed the country. They're animals. How can they vote for a fascist and and all of that. And today I've gathered all the best celebrity meltdowns after Donald Trump became president, because honestly, they're insanely hilarious, and a lot of these celebrities have lived in an actual bubble because they cannot believe that most of the country elected Donald Trump. Yeah.
And celebrities actually must think that we give a damn about what their political beliefs. They like celebrities saying, "Well, I'm voting for Kamala." We don't give a damn. That shit didn't work. All that money that they paid these celebrities to endorse Kamala Harris, figuring, well, there's people out there like Taylor Swift. How's she going to endorse Kamala Harris thinking that it's just going to completely destroy the election for Trump? Then in reality, it ended up helping Trump. I don't get it.
Without further ado, let's just get into this. So I first wanted to remind you all of the list of people that said that they're gonna leave the country if Donald Trump becomes president, and now I think it's very, very interesting to see if they will actually.
Well, if he would have just kept his mouth shut and just been like, okay, I'm supporting Kamala Harris because I believe in her. Okay, that's your prerogative. But then in the same damn sentence, don't turn around and start talking about how Donald Trump's a Hitler. He's comparing him to Hitler and a Nazi. That puts him in the category with all these retards that's screaming and yelling and all that bullshit. Okay, you're a celebrity. You support Kamala Harris. End of story. Okay, congratulations. You're okay with me. I don't have a problem with you supporting her. But when you turn around and start talking about the people that are supporting, he even publicly said, if you support Donald Trump, I don't want you as a fan. There's a video of that on YouTube. You can find it. If he said, if you support Donald Trump, I don't want you as a fan. Well, fuck yourself then, because I don't want him. I don't want him. I support Donald Trump. That I took offense to that. No, don't want it. Just like Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. You know, if you're a Trump supporter, you can go force yourself, which what he meant was you can go fuck yourself. But he didn't want to say the F word, so he said you can go force yourself. No, I will not keep listening to his songs because he sits there and talks shit. Don't talk. Just say you're supporting Kamala Harris. You're going to accomplish the same thing by just saying that and that alone with your fans. Matter of fact, you'd probably keep fans that are Republican supporters because you didn't show your ass talking shit about Donald Trump. I mean, I'm not pissed at him for talking about Trump. You can say whatever you want about Trump. Trump don't give a shit. But when you push it towards the people that support him, that's where I have a problem with it.
Do it, or they were just fear-mongering the population into not voting for Donald Trump because that's their plan. So we have a George Clooney, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the list. These people said they were going to leave the country if Trump won. All right, George Clooney, you can fuck off. Jennifer Lopez, I hate it because I enjoyed your movies. You can fuck off. Don't give a damn about Beyonce. Don't give a damn about Taylor Swift. You can pack your bags too, bitch. Take that. Yeah, to each their own. Let them support whatever political candidate they want. Just don't talk shit about the people that don't follow your ideals. You know, Ricky Martin, you can go fuck yourself. Barbara Streisand, you ain't had a song in 30 years. It sucks that Leonardo DiCaprio is on this fucking list. But I watched the video where he talks shit about Trump supporters. He can kiss my ass too. Fuck Eminem. I don't know her. Steven Spielberg. Never really gave a shit about him. He did have some good movies in his early career. Whoopi Goldberg on The View can suck my nuts. That's how I feel about her. That lying ass, racist ass bitch. And I used to love her on Star Trek The Next Generation. And I still love that character, and I love her for what she was back then. She hadn't gone plumb stupid. What she is now, she can kiss my ass. Rosie O'Donnell, I don't really have nothing against Rosie. Rosie just likes to talk shit. Jamie Lee Curtis, I seen her video. You can go fuck yourself. Ben Stiller, Matt Damon, Jennifer Aniston. I hate that on Jennifer Aniston because she is a baby doll. Robert De Niro, all y'all.
Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny, Ricky Martin, Leonardo DiCaprio, Eminem, Sarah Jessica
just
Parker,
let it
Whoopi
play.
Goldberg, Rosie O'Donnell, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jane Fonda, Ben Stiller, Matt Damon, and then the list even continues. Tom Hanks, Miley Cyrus.
Tom Hanks, I hate that. Really sucks. But, oh well. You can go pack your shit too. I don't care about Miley Cyrus. Bruce Springsteen ain't had a good song in 40 years. Lady Gaga, she was weird anyway. Hillary Clinton can go fuck herself. Nancy Pelosi can go fuck herself. LeBron James, I don't watch basketball, so I don't care. Stephen King, whatever. Julia Roberts, she ain't had a good movie in 30 years. Meryl Streep, big fucking deal. Kevin Spacey, because even in some things remain. Yeah.
Iris, Lady Gaga, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, LeBron James, Billie Eilish, Stephen King. Honestly, reading that list, it's absolutely comical. And I genuinely don't even know why people are calling Trump all these names because.
And and another funny thing is the Gamers for Harris petition in the list that everybody signed that had everybody's name on it. When Harris lost, that list mysteriously disappeared. It went away. It vanished. Where'd it go? Why'd you take it down? You got paid by Kamala Harris to sign a petition when she got her ass kicked in the election. Now you're going to take the list down because you're ashamed that people will see your name on that? You people are so fake and phony. Fake. Fake. All of y'all are fake and liars and racists. All of them.
When you look at this track record, the last time he was president, it was very good. The economy was doing awesome. Everybody had their rights. There was no fascism and nothing like it.
So another thing too, people seem to have forgotten when Trump was president from 2016 to 2020. Where were all these people at that are raging and losing their damn minds? They were alive, every one of them. We had no war. Nothing bad was going on in this country. The economy was rock bottom. 2% inflation. Gas was $1.87 a gallon. I used to could fill my grocery buggy up with full of groceries for $150. Now, $100 and I can barely cover the bottom where you can't see the floor underneath it. It's ridiculous. A damn 12-pack of Pepsis, and I drink my Pepsis. $10 or $11? Really? I remember when a 12-pack was $3 and something during Trump administration, during the first term he held. What in the hell?
Now let's move to the celebrity reactions. Cardi B had something very interesting to say on Twitter, and after she said it and got backlash, she couldn't handle it and made a video. But let's first check out the tweet that she tweeted. No need to nasty, y'all pick your winner. All we can do is
fuck Cardi B. Fuck Cardi B. Never liked her, never will like her. Nasty looking bitch. Don't even care what the hell she said. Nobody fucking cares what Cardi B says.
including me, which I do not believe in the slightest. Yeah, this is the video.
Just how Beyonce, same thing. Only they gaslighted all these people. They had a rally with like 20,000 people somewhere. I don't remember where it was at. And they were pushing that Beyonce was going to perform. Everybody thought they was getting a free Beyonce concert. 20,000 people showed up for that thing. Whereas you'd pay a pile of money to get into a concert. I don't know how much tickets run now. Probably like $100 or something. And the bitch didn't even perform. Oh my God. The last rally she held was somewhere in Florida, Miami, I want to say. What made her think she was going to take Florida is just beyond me. And there was like 150 people showed up for it in Florida. Florida was one of the first states to go red by a landslide when the election first started. It's sad.
Released afterward.
Hey, so listen, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, okay? So you little trumpets, like, y'all won. I know y'all happy, whatever the fuck. Ain't nobody acting like bitter losers. However, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone. Because I got one more fucking cigarette in me before I start lighting your asses up, alright? And that's word to the United States of motherfucking America. Yeah, yeah.
Also, Angel.
No comment on that. Just no fucking comment on that.
Angel Reese, the famous women's basketball player, made series of tweets after waking up and realizing that Donald Trump has won. Woke up speechless. I'm so disappointed in America. Some of you just couldn't selfishly put your pride aside, huh? As a woman, I'm heartbroken for us all. And then she follows up by saying,
I'm What the fuck does that got to do with the election and the fixing of our country? What does that have to do with it? This identity politics is ridiculous.
God is the best author and the best finisher. I'm just going to pray on this and think positive.
I don't know who Angel Reese
this is very interesting. She talks about...
That dance has went viral, though. This man's almost 80 years old. And he went and held rallies every single day for like 2 months or something. Every day. Monday, 7 days a week. Crazy. I don't think I could do that.
A party who is firmly against God and a lot of ideologies that are not godly in the slightest or even close.
What that
so
dance
saying
is.
that
I love
is
it,
just
though.
a massive contradiction. I don't know how that makes any sense.
We are about to enter a political period that will have consequences for the rest of our lives. We cannot give up. We now find ourselves in a time in history that has precedence, and we find ourselves, I believe, in a time where there are, let's say, peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism and authoritarianism. And this is the era that we are poised to enter. Donald Trump has talked about turning the military on U.S. citizens that he deemed...
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't talked about turning the military against U.S. citizens. Why? These people don't understand. They don't have a clue. They've been lied to for so long. They don't even know what's true and what's false anymore.
Enemies, authoritarians, and
they just keep pushing what the left is preaching because they just taking it as 100% fact.
That he affiliates closely with and strongmen abroad. In regimes like that, it is not uncommon to jail political dissidents or legislative opponents. This is the world that we very realistically may be entering.
And it's crazy when people say something like that because literally more than half the country elected Donald Trump. And I think it's very obvious that these lies are not hidden anymore. Nobody really believes that. Like, I genuinely sometimes think that people have been fearmongered to the point of actual physical no return. Like, there's some brain chemicals in their brain that have changed permanently. It's like basically having the Trump derangement syndrome. And I think a lot of these people genuinely have Trump derangement syndrome because of the woke mainstream media that have brainwashed them so hard.
The Trump TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. It's just, you hate Trump so bad you just lose your fucking mind. That's what's wrong with all these ridiculous people screaming and throwing a tantrum and crying. And that's that Trump TDS, Trump derangement syndrome.
Hard to the point of actual no return. And now I want to show you a video that absolutely boils my blood. It's an example of how brainwashed parents keep brainwashing their children into thinking that now Trump is elected, that the end of the world has started. Just take a look at this video and comment what you think about it, because this is beyond absurd.
Harris did not win.
Who won?
Trump. So
Take a breath.
Yeah. So today may look a little different at school. Okay, there are probably going to be friends who have questions, right?
I mean,
I'm sure your teachers are going to. I think we currently are in a country where we get to choose, right? And people have different priorities. They have different values. Some people hear what he has to say and they don't believe him, and some people hear what he has to say and they believe him and they agree with him.
I mean,
so today's probably your school day.
It's just sad. It really is. Here's a good one.
Now it's time for Lefties Losing It, and let's start with the recreation of an iconic moment in Lefties Losing It. First, the original clip that in so many ways captures the quintessential essence of Lefties Losing It, the crazy hyperbole, the wild emoting, the derangement.
And this is Sky News Australia. I watch them all the time.
Desperation to be a victim, all captured in this classic moment when Donald Trump was sworn in as president.
Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States. President
This is from when 2016 when he won.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere.
It never gets old, and now that
It
famous
doesn't.
moment is not only a popular, timeless meme, it's also inspiring copycats, including this woman's superb work at a recent Donald Trump rally. She didn't need to explain anything here. Everyone got the joke immediately.
Somebody dressing up like that crazy person that was like, no, there's somebody.
Of course, there are other copycats, and it can be hard to tell what's real and what's parody. For example, is this...
This is real. These people exist. This ain't people acting up and trying to put on a show. These people are fucking real.
Next video a comedy skit, or is it Rosie O'Donnell being afflicted with a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome?
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election? You know, let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. And I just think with all those people showing up for Kamala, I don't think it's as close as they're saying it is. I really don't. And I think that
They really believe they were going to win.
the dumpster, the hate rally manager, that guy, the orange dumpster fire, him.
Gosh, poor Rosie is so filled with hate she can't even say President Donald Trump's name.
I've got to change green screens. This green screen, I cannot get it to stop it from glitching. The black. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy me a damn green sheet or something and just lay it over my chair, and I need to find a green microphone cover or something. I don't know.
That seems unhealthy. But at least she didn't start crying like J-Lo.
I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional, but you know
You got paid, bitch.
what? You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter. You matter.
Is she talking to P. Diddy's victims there? What was that all about? Yes,
I hate that, 'cause
interesting
I like
performance
J-Lo.
from J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, Jennifer Lopez, the woman known for her terrible pics from P. Diddy.
Which, in my defense, I don't pay for movies and music and books and all that anyway. You know, I get all my shit free. Blu-rays, 1080p movies, 4K movies, whatever I want, I just get it for free. So I don't pay these people. So I'll continue if they come out with a good movie or a good group that, like the Foo Fighters, which I mean they've been washed up for years. I don't pay for none of this anyway, so it doesn't bother me. Even though I can watch like Jennifer Lopez if she releases a new movie and it's good, I'll watch it because I didn't pay for it anyway, so I'm not paying her any money.
Diddy to Ben Affleck twice. Now she's lecturing Americans on who to vote for. No thanks, love. But I do have some good news for you. Perhaps there is a cure for Trump derangement syndrome. Be sure to tell the lefty in your life about Trumpanol.
Rough day?
Oh yeah.
Do you find yourself...
Somebody come up with the idea of a medicine called Trumpanol. And you take that and it helps with your Trump derangement syndrome.
acting irrationally? Do you get...
This guy, Tim Walz, was her vice president candidate. This is the damn sicko that put tampons in boys' bathroom in schools. Tampons in boys' bathrooms. Him, and the governor of Minnesota. This guy is creepy as fuck. Why would you do that? Why would you try to influence minors that they can change what they are. They don't have the right to vote. Why do they have the right to for a boy to become a girl? You know, all these people, these women cutting off their titties to be a man. And then down the road, they realize, what the fuck was I doing? But it's too late now. You done cut all that shit off. Sickos.
Get mistaken as a hyena when you laugh?
And
or
that,
do word salads
that
appear
hyena
frequently?
laugh.
Now there's help. Introduce.
God, we ain't never going to have to hear that again after January. I mean...
Sing Trumpanol. Trumpanol is designed specifically...
Yeah, these people, watch this. They had been stealing his Trump signs. So he hooked up, run a line underground, and electrified the signs with the metal inside. So when these dumbasses come by to steal his sign, it would shock the shit out of them.
Trumpanol is designed specifically for those suffering with Trump derangement syndrome. Don't allow TDS to control your life anymore.
Fuck that Whoopi Goldberg bitch.
Trumpanol is fast-acting, delivering relief from the stress of campaign season. Side effects may include registering as a Republican or voting for Donald Trump. Consult with your doctor before taking Trumpanol.
Now to a man who needs a double dose of Trumpanol. Here's a man who proves that even a simpleton clown can be a billionaire.
This is ridiculous,
Here
y'all.
is Mark Cuban being a misogynist dolt.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever. It's just that simple.
Do you really want to be saying that to Tulsi Gabbard or, I don't know, Milan against her?
President who empowered his team. And when the left was relentlessly attacking me, kicking my family out of a restaurant, parents spitting on our car at our children's school, MSNBC reporters called me not even human, vile, unfit to be a mother.
If you were a Trump supporter before Trump won, before the election, or before election night, you couldn't have a Trump flag or a Trump plate on the front of your vehicle or a Trump sign in your yard. If your neighborhood had 10,000 people living in it, and it had one Kamala Harris supporter, that one Kamala Harris supporter would find a way to locate your sign and try to rip it up, or to try to tear your flag down, or spray paint over your vehicle tag. You couldn't do it. But yet everybody that wanted Harris to win, they could have all this out because Republicans didn't run around trying to tear all your shit up. This is ridiculous.
It was President Trump who pulled me aside, looked me in the eye, and said, Sarah, you're smart, you're tough, you're beautiful, and they attack you because you're good at your job. Now get back to work.
Sad. We're getting close to the end here.
Now it's time
more
for
lefties losing it.
Losing it. Let's have some fun
I don't
looking
wanna hear
at
you talking.
reactions
Let's
to
see.
Donald Trump's extraordinary win.
It's elect that demented man. I will burn this whole place to the ground.
And this woman is too old to be this stupid.
Yeah, this bitch.
Please welcome back
Can't stand her.
the next president of the United States.
I think it's going to be a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a close race. I think there are going to be those Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on election day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh. Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I work.
I love this girl. You got to see this one before you go.
If you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
Oh my God, man. I cannot tell you how happy I am that Donald Trump won this election. Oh, well, I mean, I don't want to keep doing political streams. I don't, I have tried to do everything in one stream, one sitting where I can get back to normal. But I wanted my opinion to say what I felt, what was on my chest. To all Democrats that acted like these idiots that hated on us for supporting Trump, you can go fuck yourself. Kamala Harris and your hyena laughing ass, fuck yourself. Joe Biden, fuck yourself. All these celebrities that thought that they could get paid and support Kamala Harris and everybody would just simple on and follow them. Fuck yourself. And that's how I'm going to end my stream. I figure almost 2 hours is plenty enough time for me to get my point across. And I don't have to worry about doing political streams anymore because we won. And I don't hold grudges. I just laugh at these idiots that we've been watching for almost 2 hours. I'm an old man from South Georgia. I'm a simple man just trying to make my way through life. And I don't need all this horse shit. Now I hope we turn this country red forever. Because maybe now J.D. Vance and Vivek Ramaswamy will run for president and vice president in 2028. And we'll just keep this going. So, appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.